This is a TECNA 3184 mid-frequency weld gun. A couple different things about it. We have it connected to a tool balancer on the very top. Frank should show it go up, it goes down. This is almost a 200-pound gun when everything's set up with the arms, moving with ease. On the front end, there's also a lockable gyroscope, so that way the gun can totally turn 360 degrees. A little more effort. Frank doesn't use the gun every day, but if you use the gun every day, you can get that in really easily. Once it's locked, on the bottom here for both sides, there is a water shutoff valve, so that way when you need to change your electrodes, you can shut that off right there. There is a e-stop on the back and a lockable key switch to put it in stop or run for maintenance functionality. On the handle then, this does have a 2-handle select. Also has multiple hands to be able to change what we're going to do up front. Right now we're in the retract mode. Frank, if you could put it to the working position. You can see right there our tips are not closed. Frank, can you go back out again and come back in? And then one more hit of that and we take it into the weld mode and that closes it. So what we have today is our customer sent us in some aluminum samples. We're going to weld in multiple different interfaces. We have 3 sets. Frank, I'm going to ask if you can put a 1 on the first one. We are going to be processing these samples exactly how they came in. This is roughly 60 thousandths thick aluminum. Our first setting, we are not going to clean any of this. Aluminum oxidizes very quickly. The oxidation provides additional resistance. Here's our first weld. So coming down to our control at this point, you can see that we're at 140 milliseconds at almost 19,000 amps. So now what Frank's going to do is we're going to take the same sample and we're going to clean it, removing the oxidation from the part. You can actually see we're wiping off quite a bit here. The difficulty with aluminum and oxidation is that it continues to oxidize no matter how long it sits. The longer it sits, there's more oxidation, there's more resistance, it's going to change your weld. The only way to get 100% consistent results is to clean your aluminum before each weld. And then I'll ask you to put a number 2 on that. Now, what we're going to do with this is weld it with the exact same settings that we welded our first sample for. And you'll see we come back down 140 milliseconds, just under 19,000 amps. So now we have a third set of what we're going to do. Frank's going to clean this again. You can see right here we have samples 1 and samples 2. And what this is going to be is this is going to be an increased schedule, so that way we can accommodate for the oxidation on the aluminum being gone and more power needing put into the aluminum. After we finish making these parts, what we'll do then is we'll take them over to the bench. We'll test each one of them. Our goal is to be able to pulse the material, not have any internal expulsion. You can see already, hard to tell with the glare, but the welds look really nice. No ugly marking, no different colors. And you'll see coming over here now, we jumped to 140 milliseconds and almost 25,000 amps, so a substantial increase. What we'll do is we'll follow Frank over to the test bench. So here's sample number 1, and in the background here we'll keep 2 and 3. What you'll see there is we peeled a real nice piece of aluminum. While Frank is changing, the other key thing to mention here is whenever we weld aluminum, our first choice tips are always radius, always class 1 when we can. One of the keys are you will need to be cleaning your tips frequently with the aluminum. So you can see just from schedule 1 and schedule 2, there's a major difference in size from what we're doing. This was the exact same weld schedule, but due to inconsistent surface conditions, we have 2 different things. Now, here's our schedule 3, which is a clean material, and we also increase the power. What you'll see there is that comes very similar to our original setting. If you have any questions, please give us a call and let us know.